Yaptoon, c'est Thibaut et on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une toute nouvelle vidéo. Et aujourd'hui on est sur WWE 2K25, enfin, WWE 2K25. Et aujourd'hui on est là pour le mode showcase. Et aujourd'hui on va commencer directement avec le match entre Umaga et John Cena à New Year's Revolution 2007, l'année de naissance de ma sœur. Et quelques jours avant la naissance de ma sœur. Donc on est parti. J'imagine qu'on joue Umaga. Enfin, ça n'arrive à annoncer une catastrophe. New Year's Revolution 2007, c'est pas là où il y a eu le cash-in de Edge après oula, Elimination Chamber.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
Du coup, ce serait la première fois qu'on la voit, que ce soit dans le mode de mon ascension ou dans le mode showcase. Je crois que c'est la première fois qu'on la voit, son entrée au Umaga, en tant qu'Umaga. Je vais même dire le regretter, Umaga.
Since 1963, the WWE titles only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years. But Umaga is a scary human being.
Il est parti il y a quelques années.
Right here tonight.
Ah non, c'est à New Year's Revolution 2008, je crois. Non, ou à Armageddon 2008 que Jeff Hardy il est devenu champion. Voilà, John Cena. John Cena, Elimination Chamber 2025, qui a trahi Cody Rhodes. Pourquoi, Red? Pourquoi? Moi je t'aimais bien, John. Plus je sais qu'il parle un peu français. Un petit peu.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger. Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
Je sens que ça va être un combat compliqué. Par contre, je la trouve bizarre, la ceinture. Pas vous? Allez, on va y arriver. On va faire gagner le titre à Umaga. Ah ouais, elle est bizarre la ceinture, non? Faut savoir que c'est à peu près à cette année-là, enfin vers ces années-là, que j'ai commencé à regarder le catch. Donc ça se trouve, elle est totalement normale la ceinture, mais genre je l'ai juste pas connue. Mais pour moi, genre elle est bizarre. Ok, donc.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on
Ok,
the line.
spinning
John
kick.
Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building. The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena and there's
Ah oui, d'accord.
nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to
J'avais
beat
oublié
John Cena.
qu'il
He
faisait.
wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone
Bon,
can stand up to Umaga's
John, tu
brutality
peux sortir,
and
s'il te
power,
plaît.
It's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything
Ah oui,
he's
d'accord.
got.
Donc, c'est limite, c'est lui qui va me faire
And don't
sortir.
expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe to toe, it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more. Smart, attacking the arm.
Attends, j'aimerais bien essayer un truc.
From the apron, all the way to the outside. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters? I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
J'essaie de le faire
Umaga
un
is truly a
peu.
specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands. There's a difference between
Mince,
thoroughbreds
photo.
and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Oh, nice.
Mais là, j'étais bon, là.
Cover.
He got him. He got him. Cena got him.
Pardon. Ok, là j'étais en mode détente, vous savez comment ça va se passer, hein, vous savez quelle position on va prendre. Bien sûr que j'ai fait rejouer.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building. The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena, he wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power,
Non mais reviens par là.
Cena's going to fight to defend his
Sinon, comment tu veux
title
que je te fasse
with
mal?
everything he's got.
Reviens. Bon bah nickel.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Spinning, sit out, power bomb. And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh, wow. Vicious headbutt. Less and less time remaining on the count. Indy count.
Aïe. Ça va pas te faire mal comme ça là.
Carefully
Non, mais
placed
arrête.
to the arm.
Laissez-moi. S'il vous plaît, monsieur. Laissez-moi. Hé hé, je t'ai bien baisé.
Cena with a counter. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen,
Aïe,
sometimes
aïe.
when there's a fight, you're not always gonna
Vous
be the
faites mal,
biggest,
monsieur.
you're not always gonna
Ah,
be
pas,
the
non.
strongest. Right into the pin.
Two.
Non mais j'appuie. Mais j'appuie.
Cena got him.
Putain. Pardon.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion,
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will
Allez,
John
viens par là.
Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction? Cena's going to have to go all out
Laisse-le
to
faire, s'il te
accomplish
plaît.
that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
As Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight.
Non mais arrête.
If anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of
Pardon?
Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga
Non mais il est plus
Estrada can only
rapide,
serve as
c'est
a
quoi ça?
mouthpiece for Umaga.
Non mais...
He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
Bon, tu peux arrêter de me retourner là?
Oh, and a stop. Stops that offense from connecting. Spinning heel kick.
I don't think anyone
Allez,
was
viens
expecting
maintenant.
that kind of cat-like movement.
Faut juste que je te tape un peu. C'est tout. Voilà. Aïe aïe.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career
Mais des petits
that
coups
he
vicieux,
comes
lui,
in
hein.
as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference.
No.
If Umaga can connect with some truly
Moi, je te mets
merciless
des
attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
And Umaga will look to continue to use his 100-pound weight advantage in an effort to become the WWE champion.
Oh, the champion doing everything to retain here.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. Sliding out of danger there.
Acrobatics
No,
like
yo.
that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Kick to the gut and, oh, brutal forearm.
Big
Sure.
blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Oh, with authority. Cena warding him off.
Ah. Il est embêtant.
Super kick.
Tiens. T'enlèves-toi.
Cena
le truc à
tonight
te donner-
attempting to
à te
do
donner.
something no one else has been able to do.
J'ai dit que je voulais te le donner.
HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path.
Oula.
It's not hyperbole
Ah.
to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Pulls their opponent in.
Aïe.
Drops
Tu es violent,
the
monsieur
hammer.
John
Right
Cena.
on
hein.
the lower back.
And the champion still chipping away at the challenger. Cena knows it will take much more to defeat this beast of a man.
Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. Bang! He
Yeah.
finds a counter.
Tiens.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his
John.
bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
So much damage inflicted.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
From the top.
Aïe.
Went for it all, but gets nothing.
Pourquoi vous esquivez mes coups, monsieur John Cena?
He's
Hein?
got his sights locked in now.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut, exerting his dominance.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Boom.
Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so.
And boom.
Out a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
Oh. Est-ce que ce serait pas le
Seeing why
fesse contre
Umaga
face?
is undefeated. Why?
Il a
No one has
mangé
been able to
fesse
stop the
contre
Samoan
face.
Bulldozer.
T'as vu? Comme
Here
dirait
comes Umaga.
Christophe Agus.
Cena
and Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal
No,
to
no,
being
no,
on
no.
the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Down.
He kicks out somehow.
I knew it would take more than
Ok, là par
that to
contre
put
il est
the
dans la
champ
merde.
away. But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
Mais non.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like
Eh non.
Umaga even angrier. Whoa, hold on. Things turn around quickly.
Down in a hurry.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense. Hold on a second. Could be a matter
Là, attention,
of
je
time.
dois mitrailler.
Submission being locked in.
Targeting the
Mais il est trop fort.
shoulder with the claw.
Mais wesh.
Escape
Ah mais oui, mais j'essaie de faire abandonner John Cena aussi.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected. 5 knuckles.
Non mais alors
To decide the championship. How is the challenger still in this match?
Super kick. Oh man, he is more than fired up right now.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, and a Samoan spot.
là normalement c'est
Might have
fini.
just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, Umaga.
Tu vois, je vous l'avais dit qu'on allait galérer pour ce combat là.
Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's time.
Bon bah match suivant. Je suis désolé, mais les lags et puis le fait qu'on n'entende pas, c'est perturbant en fait. Et Yopi? Pourquoi Yopi? Ce serait contre les Usos du coup?
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Je suis désolé. Mais ça, cette intro là, enfin cette entrée là, on l'a déjà vu dans le mode mon ascension. Jamal et Rosé.
The authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
Quoi?
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds.
Alors du coup, Jamal, c'est Umaga, si je me trompe pas. Et Rosé.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning.
Je sais pas c'est qui.
Recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
Moi je pensais que ça y est, c'était les Usos là déjà.
These two hit squads
Mais non.
are going to tear each other apart.
C'est une équipe avec Umaga et je sais pas son frère, un truc comme ça. Hein.
Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel.
Ah là par contre je me fais démonter. Déjà j'étais totalement perdu, je savais pas qui est-ce que je jouais donc.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over
Bah, tant pis, je m'attaque à l'autre alors.
1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
C'est censé être extrême, non?
AOP and 3-minute warning
Mais non, mais...
love to bring the pain to their opponents. But I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning.
Bon bah au moins la...
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick dominant win. Returning to the ring now.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais toi?
What's coming?
Whatever it is.
Ah c'est embêtant ça.
As I feel it's going to be a terrible decision.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute.
J'ai même pas vu qu'il m'attaquait déjà.
That means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Ouah, j'ai cru que...
Tackle.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Yeah, Rosie delivering the pain.
Joe.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
No, mais...
A sledgehammer. How do you recover from that? He gets out of the way. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Tossed around like you might actually get the win here.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe. Now Jamal's got one thing in mind.
Jamal on the receiving end. Watch for the hardcore 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, look at this. What a headbutt.
With the lariat.
Ooh.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
How much longer can this really go on?
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Ah, kick right in the face.
First
Sure.
AOP just fell to their demise. Uh-oh. Going for the ride. Choke slam. AOP might have just passed their final testament. Razor sensed that was coming.
Retaliation from Razor.
Bon après Jamal, t'as le droit de m'aider aussi. Hein.
Up in the corner now. Vicious right forearm.
And now he gets back into the ring.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. His body has to be racked with pain.
Yeah, Extreme Rules matches eventually take their toll on everyone.
He's in a bit of agony now.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Kick right to the midsection. Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Non, je pense qu'elle va se relever.
Oh wow.
Ouais, de
Made
toute
the
façon.
save there.
That could have been it.
Caught with a punch.
Good defense there.
Ouch.
Oh my gosh.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
He's quick to get out of the way there. Popped up into the Samoan drop.
Now into the cover.
The fate of the match is at stake.
Counter stop.
Oh, mince.
It's not over yet.
J'ai pas fait exprès, hein. Vraiment.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning, and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
And his stamina is going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
High impact. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? Clearly hoping something
From the heavens. This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage, when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight.
I can't believe that this whole arena is in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. And they were just sent flying on that one.
Akam avoids the attack.
He's leaving the ring now. No
Bon, bah, je crois que là, il est temps pour toi d'aller faire dodo. Ah, bah non. Aïe, ah.
Just got answered with a suplex.
Il a récupéré.
Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Oh.
Gosh, what a match.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
T-bone
Allez,
into a
mais laisse-moi le finir au moins.
impressive.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
No, stops the count at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Oh, man.
Attends. Coup. Summon Splash et Vader Bomb. Ok.
Rezar took his head off.
Uh-oh. Headbutts.
Nothing fancy there. Crushing the knee there. Lands the knee drop. To the sky. Oh, coming down from way up top.
Cover me.
3-minute warning might just be
Un,
done messing
deux.
around.
Et
Manages to kick out.
toi, par contre, tu commences à être saoulant là.
I do not know how you survive. Trying to end this right now.
Shoulders down. Rezar might be down for the count. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all.
Ok. J'espère que ce sera pas le dernier combat. Non, je pense qu'il y a au moins 2 ou 3 fois les Usos. Nous aussi dans la partie du showcase où nous allons parler de Tamina. Depuis son arrivée à la WWE avec les Usos. L'alliance de Tamina avec cette dynastie n'a jamais été remise en question. N'a jamais été remise en question, est ce que j'ai. Ouais, c'est bon. Money in the bank. Oh, Charlotte. Ah oui,
We're
d'accord.
making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
J'avais pas du tout reconnu
The following
la
is
vidéo
the
derrière, quoi.
first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from
Par contre, elle est bien faite
City,
dans le jeu.
Charlotte.
Genre, son visage est bien fait.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it.
Ça, c'était
Legends
le
are
début
going to be made.
de sa carrière,
Careers defined. Hearts broken. This
je crois.
is Money in the Bank.
And
Becky Lynch. J'aime bien cette entrée de Becky. Je l'ai trouvée extravagante et c'était bien. Enfin, je l'ai trouvée bien comme ça.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, "Are you nervous about this?" She said,
Charlotte
"Yeah,
Flair,
I'm a little
Becky
nervous,
Lynch.
but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part
Ah, je me demande si...
of
Ouais, du
history."
coup, c'était le premier Money in the Bank match féminin.
SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel
un truc comme ça,
right here in St.
2018.
Louis.
There's a big fight coming.
Tamina.
Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Ça va être un long match, je crois. Carmella
is money, and she is as confident as ever.
La femme de Corey Graves aujourd'hui. Je crois qu'ils sont encore ensemble. Je sais pas. Moi, je trouve qu'elle se la pétait de fou.
From Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side
La
tonight.
femme avec le plus d'expérience. Encore actif.
From Kabul, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Je crois qu'elle a dû arriver dans les années 2000. Entre 2008 et 2010, je crois. Je crois qu'elle est arrivée par là. Enfin, vers ces années-là.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with
Okay,
the
only
championship, all with the opportunity. We call it the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division.
Ah, vas-y, gardez-le au moins enregistré le temps de ça, genre. Le temps que genre, je joue, quoi. Pas juste le temps d'un match, merde.
Take off.
But meanwhile, here's Charlotte.
Clearing out the announce table, this isn't going to end well.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity.
Elle a un problème.
More than an opportunity, it guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Superstars,
Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Big opportunity for Carmella. Can she pull it down?
Come on, now is the time. Seize the moment.
And look at the playing field. The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Turning around with a reversal. Single leg drop kick.
Aïe.
Sit out, slam. The patience of Charlotte being tested there. But as we know, she can get mean real quick.
My beautiful Carmella looking to push the advantage after that.
Ooh.
Tu peux pas me la laisser, oui.
Attack by Tamina. The contract that can change
Mais pourquoi je
lives.
comprends pas pourquoi on est que 5 au lieu de 6.
Opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the money fight contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Clearly no love lost between these two with a display like that.
Oh, fellas, we are looking at a mounted thrashing here.
Goodness, calm down.
Mais c'est impossible, on n'a pas une minute.
Nothing but punishment.
Attends.
Real time maneuver there.
No safe
Ça, c'est
haven
fait.
in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Setting up for something here. Oh, right to the throat. Oh, propelling into the table. In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
J'aime, attends. Mais lâchez-moi.
Second generation superstars
Voilà.
in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina, and Natalia, of course, the third generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of
Ah,
moments.
aïe.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
We're up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring.
Ah, attaquez-moi.
But needs to move quickly. Figuring
Ah, quelle
out
wesh.
how to reach here.
I assure you, this is even harder than
Vous êtes idiot.
Trying not to fumble around too much here. She's almost there.
Could it be Natalia's night here at Money in the Bank?
It's within arm's reach. Just needs to capitalize. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Countering the Queen. Carmella with a Mellow Buster.
Oh, je suis sur qui, moi.
She has no idea where she is right now. And it is
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Voilà.
Neckbreaker. Jumping face buster. Carmella with a super kick. Becky's hope
Yeah.
to win this championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh.
My body, Tamina into the steps.
well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen.
No.
Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
This battle is filled in the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. And she slides her back to the mat.
Big forearm.
She's starting to struggle here.
And all of this
Mais,
pain, discomfort,
impossible.
descending the ladder, very challenging.
Once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Non, mais là, faut que je recommence, j'ai raté un objectif. Moi, j'ai envie de faire tous les objectifs.
This new generation of female superstars are providing another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalia, and Becky Lynch have climbed the ladder and retrieve the briefcase and become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can
Ah,
happen to get that
par contre,
briefcase.
je suis oublié, toi.
Is there enough time to go for the win? She's reaching for it.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Three
Et tu vois pas que
generation
je
superstars
vais faire,
in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina, and Natalia, of course, the third generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Ah ouais.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights. Can't stay the best of friends during the duration of this match, but they got the work done there. This might be the start of something. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather. Oh, colliding with a barricade. Powerful contact by Tamina. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for
Après,
Tamina. This is her time to live up
vous êtes
to her
idiots.
legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Et qui
All
dégage.
eyes are glued high above the ring. Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
Waistlock applied and
High angle German.
Oh, that attack.
Ouais, ça reprend son souffle, hein.
Really showed that Hart family wisdom.
Up and bang. Drop kick from behind. Ouch. And look at the playing field. The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to tonight.
Tu dégages.
The title ladder with no arms.
Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
Yeah, Tamina
Je ne m'y attendais
did
pas
as
du
much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
Cuts the attack.
Ah ouais, c'est vrai qu'il y a ça aussi.
Calculating the next move here. Check your face after that one. Ooh. And that holds Becky back. A contract that can change lives, hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once.
Bon, ça, du coup, on l'a déjà
Nice
vu.
reverse. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is
Je l'attaque
genetically
ici, mais.
superior.
Ah oui, Natalia.
Undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
Stop after stop after stop.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalia, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Oh, man, what a boot. Oh, right to the side of the face. Oh, man.
Ouch. Becky can't stop this string of offense.
And this one is all Tamina.
Bring a ladder into the fold. I have an idea how it's going to be used, and it will be anything but safe.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut? Mais non, mais oh!
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Has control of their opponent. All the way up and all the way down. Follow away slam. And nice kip up. Yikes. That ladder really won their bell.
Repeated hits like that are gonna happen very quick. Plenty
Alors,
of
toi, tu
damage
me dis,
being
vas-y,
dealt, holding nothing back, striking over
Et quelqu'un qui veut monter encore?
There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Toi, je sais que tu vas venir. Non, toi?
Big boot, vicious. A non-stop assault from Tamina here. Mel's being systematically worked on.
Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. She's getting back to the ring under the ropes. The prize is in sight. But is it in reach?
Looks like
Non, mais c'est moi qui dois monter, pas elle. Ah, nickel.
This is the big challenge. Carmella trying to snatch the contract.
History in Mella's hands.
Could be mere seconds away from unhooking it now.
Ouais, ça m'énerve quand ça fait ça.
Up top. Oh, she was ready with the counter. Oh, and return fire from Lynch.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Et voilà.
Oh, God, that hurt. Uh-oh, bang. Crucial counter there.
Nasty
Mais arrêtez de m'envoyer!
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she
Ah, vous commencez à m'énerver.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Oh, turned it into a rocking hit.
Just like that,
Non mais comment ça? Mais arrêtez d'enlever cette putain d'échelle. Ça vous a fait quoi cette putain d'échelle? Vas-y, puis en plus, après tout ça y est, elle va tout en dehors. Plus personne ne l'enlève. Voilà, c'est bon.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
And this has quickly become a match to be remembered.
A classic in the making. How in the world is it going to end?
And she's coming back to the ring now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. She's trapped in a submission. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Punch in the face. Charlotte, so impressive. So from the heavens. Now we see Tamina.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
Oh, the steel ladder being used as a weapon. Listen to this place. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Trying to reach it. Trying to win. Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though. Tamina might have it here.
Are we about to see the first miss money on the bank? This has got to be it.
Mais vas-y.
Three is inevitable.
Toi déjà tu dois te toucher.
She's so close here. Can't waste any time now. Gotta get it off that hook. Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw.
Oof, getting put down by surprise.
Elle a que des finishers sur les cordes, genre.
Oh, wrist clutch. Into an arm breaker. Nasty. Continually punishing man. Well, there she goes.
Mais en fait, le but des IA, c'est juste de m'empêcher moi de prendre la truc.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders. And all these blows in the midsection have to be having an effect on her. Maybe starting to struggle to get a full breath at this point. Taking things back into the ring. Taking out of the mat. Club with the right forearm.
Eat defeat. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Queen shot in the direction.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection. The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
That was brutal. And
Dégage.
Is opened up. That attack to the head. No doubt rocked her a bit. Big back body
Oh,
drop.
you see the height on that? Vicious boot by Charlotte.
Jumping headbutt finds the mark. Lynch landing awkward on the outside. Looking to explore things ringside now.
That's just hard to watch. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
J'aime pas si moi aussi.
Taking things back into the ring. She's driving to the prize now. Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down. It's only a matter of time now. Furiously trying to unhook it now. Just yank it down. Force it.
Oh, attendez.
If only it was that easy. Looks to have a firm grasp on it too.
Here we go.
This is Inta's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
Viens avec lui, continue de faire mal aux autres.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
On va
Ladder
dire
set
qu'il
right in
m'a
the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs. Oh, this is so dangerous. So dangerous. So what is
Merci.
here on top of the ladder?
Ou pas?
Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Miss Money in the Bank? Into the ankle breaker.
Mais là, en fait, il faut s'attaquer à Charlotte, elle a trop d'énergie.
You can tell that she's really hurting. The target attacks on her torso non-stop. Yeah, she's gonna have to be
Qu'est-ce
taken
que vous voulez qu'on fasse? On est tous morts, t'as parlé.
She wants to take this thing to the outside. Oh, kendo stick right to the head.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Fends it off. Good
Mais arrête d'attaquer à moi, c'est l'autre drone qui fait l'attaquer.
center of the ring.
Et puis elle va dire pourquoi elle reste encore
Going absolutely crazy
l'échelle.
right now.
Faites les bêtes, c'est bon.
Schoolboy, no, rolls through. Super kick. She gets put in the corner. Carmella fell right into that one. Ooh, sidewalk slam. Oof, effective drop kick to the face. Here we go, Byron.
Samoa drop.
What clothesline?
Toi tu dégages.
Long fall and even harder
Non.
impact. Oh, she retaliates, taken down to the canvas. So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think
Oh,
this
mais
can carry on.
mais je veux t'apprendre, moi c'est tout.
But you have to think about your health, too. Oof, shoved that chair right down. Figure four locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
Non, tu veux pas taper, tu dois faire.
She might want
Ouais,
to
vas-y. Hein.
maybe her opponent.
She's trying to ask
Ouh, ça
for
change rien.
tap out can help her.
Mais pourquoi tu vas dehors?
It's an agonizing situation. And slides back into the ring. Single leg drop kick. She's ready to take this match to the outside. Oh, it's a recipe for cracked ribs. Climbing up. But is there enough time?
This is dangerous. This is frightening. Oh my god.
Dodges the attack by pushing off.
Mais m'attaque pas moi, t'es bête, t'es comment?
Wait for the disarm. Needs to move quick. She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Mais voilà, mais l'équipe elle est con, c'est pas possible.
Best money in the bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract.
J'avais tout fait, tout fait. En fait, ouais, Charlotte elle est trop forte.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina.
Oh, pourquoi tu fais ça?
Italian Becky Lynch is going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. Ooh, what a forearm club. Chucked right out of the
Oui.
ring.
Oh, Mela counters. Oh, straight forearm. Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to...
And came to their senses and realized a pin does no good here.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, and a big boot. That offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
She countered that into her own offense. Brought down with that maneuver.
Muay Thai clinch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
She's launched out of the ring. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Got the underhook. Nice standing backbreaker and takedown.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
I think she just really felt that one.
Charlotte looked as
Pourquoi c'est moi qui
brutal
tape?
as ever on
Enfin,
that
qui se
exchange.
t'appelle
The
tout le temps là.
disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Mais arrêtez de me projeter à l'extérieur, vous avez quoi
What
contre moi?
timing on that counter.
Countering each other again and again.
Oh, straight forearm. Now here's Becky Lynch.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, sharp
From the top.
Oh, runs right into the table. There's a Russian leg sweep.
Rapid fire rights over and over.
You can
Comment ça,
see
j'ai
that
pris un
each
coup aussi,
strike
moi?
drained their opponent's energy.
and Lynch gets stonewalled. Wow.
Huge boot.
And Becky's confidence looked rocked after that.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
Countered into a suplex.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most
Mais laisse-moi tranquille, il t'arrive quoi toi avec moi?
15 out of 17 superstars has successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
And she's going
Je
to
vais
try
péter les
and
genoux,
get
tu
her
vois.
on the ladder. Attacking the knee.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at this. She's wedged in the chair between the top and second turnbuckle. Placing her in the corner. Driven into the steel steps. She's leaning the ladder in the corner. I've never seen anything good come out of this.
Uh-oh, watch out!
Double Russian leg sweep.
This match has spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in
Ça
the
fait
ring soon.
bobo ça, ça fait bobo ça.
And
From the top.
Big time clothesline.
good grief.
Carmella with a mellow buster.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
And she's been busted open.
This could be a turning point in the matchup.
Table behind her now in the line of fire.
And brings the ladder to the middle of the ring.
Perfect setup, Cole, but the job's only half done. Oof, retaliated with a knee to the face. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence. She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation. Reaching.
So close to victory.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas. Charlotte's at the top with the briefcase.
Will she rise back to her throne?
So close. Has to go faster. She escapes the attack.
Oh,
Gets lifted into position.
it's like, oh.
Breaking down the opponent.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
Any opening could be the
What she got in store for Flair?
Oh my, what a splash! Charlotte doesn't have a chance of coming back from that maneuver.
Back into the ring she goes.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
And Natalya has been able to deliver a response at a very critical moment.
Yeah, Natalya's been able to stay with it and has the advantage here.
It's gonna take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Struggling a bit here to get it down.
Danger growing.
On va dire que c'est Carmella
She's
qui du coup censée être la femme la plus forte là dans ce match-là.
Selection.
Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
And Lynch suffers even more damage now.
Yeah, Lynch pop from the top. Double axe handle connects. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Standing on top of the ladder, you have to wonder if this will be worth it.
Oh, God.
Leg lariat.
C'est bien, au moins ça lui permet de reprendre son souffle, tout ça.
Ladders in position.
Maintenant Carmella t'es dans la merde. Voilà.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Flair getting out of the ring the hard way, and that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Timely counter by Natalya.
Ouais, je les descendre de toute façon, t'es bête ou t'es bête.
This is crazy.
Vraiment, décidément,
And she's placed right
un peu bête,
against the
Carmella.
table. Oh, tossed to ringside. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Heading back into the ring now.
Doing some more damage right to her rib area.
And attacking the body here could be a smart
Et
strategy.
je peux pas
That's a
contrer, hein.
stiff shot to the body.
Je ne sais pas
Off the
pourquoi.
ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
She's reaching up
Peut-être
and
Dieu
trying
qui a
to
dit
unhook
non.
it as fast
Toi
as
tu
she
ne
can.
contrôleras pas.
Slow and steady won't win the race.
Par contre,
in
quelqu'un
this
veut pas l'arrêter par hasard?
Becky with history
Allô?
in her hands.
Allô?
St. Louis behind Becky now.
It all comes down to this moment.
Voilà.
Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
Oh.
Bon, ça fait 3 fois
What you
qu'on le
just
voit.
saw is
Non,
why
mais
we
oh,
say
oh, eh.
Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of a ladder? Back into the ring now.
Ben non.
Oh man.
Décidément, Natalya, t'as décidé de me faire chier, toi.
DDT.
Pardon. Au pire, je le referai plus tard. Tant pis, je le referai.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
She's reaching. She's grasping. She's so close.
Straining to get this thing down.
You got to do everything you can at this point.
Becky moves out of the way.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Draped across the top rope.
Oh,
Clubbing forearm.
oh, right across the throat. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans
Je le
are
sens mal, moi,
showing
ce
their
coup-là.
approval of these
Pas vous?
superstars' performances.
Uh-oh. German suplex.
But oh man, I really don't like the look of this, guys. You can see the pain.
Those focused attacks to the midsection might.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and
Natural selection.
the Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Bon, la reine des chats, là. Tu vas te calmer, hein.
Natalya
Je voulais dire autre chose à la base. Mais je me suis retenu.
Sharpshooter applied.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
Oh, look out.
Nobody home. What an impact. She had that scouted.
Unloads with the boot.
Whoa. Oh,
Ah, mais elle est bien, là. Natalia, en fait. Moi, je pensais elle était pas bien, mais...
and outside she goes. What's
Bon,
her
la mieux,
plan
c'est quand même
here?
Charlotte Flair, mais...
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult. Oh,
Ok.
man.
J'ai choisi ma prochaine victime. Enfin, la prochaine cible.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly.
At the top, something major's about to go down.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Décidément, t'as décidé de me faire chier, toi.
Way to avoid that. Oof, and all the impact.
Ah bah, nickel.
From the
Merci.
heavens.
Oh, she gets no reward on that one.
Being placed in the corner here. German suplex. Wards that off. What a response.
Bon. Tout le temps en train de me faire chier, celle-là.
Oh my God, look at this. Double suplex. Oh man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope. Very effective.
Elle s'est inspirée.
Looking for more damage here.
Ah, release back suplex.
Disrespecting the competition.
She's able to evade. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow.
Boom.
Boot.
Nice.
And Tamina didn't see that.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. Submission locked in, but remember,
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
look at the velocity
Ah
into
bah
the
oui.
table. The table carefully being placed in the corner. Bad intentions, no doubt.
Ooh. Ooh.
Pourquoi il y a toujours quelqu'un pour me faire
She
chier?
gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Manhandle slam. Lynch lands hard ringside. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Can't prepare your face for that. Oh, what a boot.
Tamina heading up.
From the heavens, big-time splash.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
Bon bah Natalia, désolé.
Super kick. Not looking good in this position.
Yeah, nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection. Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that.
She's getting that ladder
Yes,
exactly
yeah.
where she wants it.
A crucial step. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Oh, man.
Hands up.
Carmella with a super
Mais j'ai pris quoi là? Enfin pourquoi?
Tamina out of the equation.
Pourquoi? À quel moment j'ai mérité de prendre ça là?
Bulldog. Setting the ladder
Maintenant,
up
ça
in
y est,
the
tu peux te
center of the
relever?
ring.
Almost touching the prize at this point.
Climbing up.
Alors,
Gives her
non.
enough time to go for the win. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together. Carmella has her hands on it.
The
Non, 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 non.
is in her grasp.
Tugging and grabbing.
Je l'avais vu venir moi,
doing
bizarrement.
everything to get it down.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory. Table behind her now in the line of fire.
Through the table. Through the table. Absolutely
Non, mais à
shattering
quel
the
moment?
table.
Même celui qui a les meilleurs FX ne peut pas faire ça.
Oh, legs caught.
Uh-oh. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Je crois que c'est le combat que j'ai fait le plus équilibré.
Oh,
Bon après j'avais pas fait des 50 000 des Money in the Bank non plus. Hein. Je crois que ça va être le seul que j'ai fait sur Touquet.
starting to
Mais...
see the effect of those
En Touquet 25.
continued
Mais
attacks to the core.
Yeah, I think this is going
Bref.
to take more than ice to recover from.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step. Across the top
Non, mais-
rope.
Caught with the elbow.
Carmella with a super kick.
That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that
Là,
ladder before you.
En effet c'est un peu idiot mais ouais. Respect. Ah. Respect aussi pour ça.
Countered and taken down with a DDT.
Non s'il te plaît ne va pas d'or, ne va pas d'or.
Ladders in position.
Becky?
Gonna make the climb.
Becky?
This is the chance.
Becky?
to be the only one.
I assure you, this is even
Non mais arrêtez, vous perdez votre temps.
Try not to fumble around too much here.
She's come too far to come up short now.
This is where steady nerves are a necessity. Gentlemen, we are about to witness a career-defining victory.
Boom, what impact.
Non mais arrête d'aller dehors tout le temps.
With a chair.
Tu m'énerves.
Up those ropes now. From the top.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Lynch saw it coming. Lynch from behind, hooking it. Oh, manhandle slam.
Maintenant que tout le monde est bien fatigué là. Normalement je dois avoir une opportunité là.
How you're supposed to use a ladder.
Using the ladder as a weapon. Ouch.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
C'est mon opportunité. C'est mon opportunité. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous
Needs to
plaît.
move quick here.
Non.
This might be
Non mais.
J'ai
J'ai pas eu le temps. Ah mais trop longtemps.
fingertips away from winning the contract.
Getting your hands on the prize isn't enough. You gotta yank this opportunity down.
Je vais finir par le faire hors vidéo le combat là. Attends. Ouh.
And Carmella fighting back.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face. Ooh, chair shot takes the wind right out.
Oh my God!
Je vais vous faire
Oh, watch out!
sortir moi, je vous le dis.
No doubt about it.
Non mais Natalia elle dégage non?
Extreme insult to injury.
Non mais pourquoi? C'est moi qui dégage alors que c'est moi qui lui avais dit.
She manages.
Ouais même moi des fois je sais pas quoi dire, je sais pas quoi, je sais pas ce que je dis d'accord?
Not a good spot to be in.
Sit out powerbomb.
Chop block.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for locked in.
He's not going to settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does. Full speed with the ladder.
Mais change de cible. La balle encore dehors, je parie. Et voilà. On est bas.
Backpack stunner.
Hoisted up high here.
Driven down face first.
Caught that and reversed it.
Back elbow completely cuts.
Mais arrête avec ton putain de sharpshooter, toi. Tu mets Milan. Et voilà. Heureusement que je laisse faire parce que ouais, sinon on perdrait le match tout le temps.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry. This could be it.
Looking to unhook it here.
Just fake. Lynch.
Diving leg drop
From way up high.
Mais pourquoi tu m'attaques moi? Je suis par terre.
Bin kick right to the gut. There it is. Manhandle slam.
Tamina now is being sized up.
Mais je suis... Et en plus j'appuie pile au moment.
Submission maneuver is locked and she's tapping, but
Voilà, t'es contente?
Forcing her right out of the ring.
Elle me rend fou, Tamina, elle me rend
and this one
fou.
could be moving to ringside.
Tout le temps sortir comme ça là.
Step aside, avoiding damage.
Oh. Oh, ouch.
Jamais j'y arrive en légendaire.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Face first.
Flapjack. Oh, an incredible sit-out mat slam.
Je lui ai fait quoi, Carmella?
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Face rake. Ah, oof. That ladder's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gonna hurt. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Non mais... Je lui dis de changer de cible et arrête avec ton putain de finisher qui dure 6 ans là.
Shooter applied.
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Je vous jure, elle commence à me saouler là, Natalia là. Je suis la seule à être dans le mal de fou juste parce que mon finisher faut que je fasse que quelqu'un aille allongé et que moi je sois sur la troisième corde.
Right after the neck. Oh, clubbing blow.
Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move. The disarmer here. Disarmer by Lynch.
Ça va sinon? Oh mais là ça y est. Je fais juste ce combat là et après même si je le perds je le ferai plus tard et puis c'est tout. Tu vois, je le ferai en vidéo et puis voilà. Je vais me casser la tête pendant 6 ans non plus à faire des vidéos sur ce combat là quoi.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Bang! Vicious boot. She's making the climb to the top rope.
From the heavens.
And that's not what she was looking for there.
Down with a face buster.
Oh purée, elle va pas dehors. Youpi!
Charlotte Flair with a
submission specialist Natalia.
Oh yeah, Natalia. This is a hard family tradition.
J'ai à moitié abandonné déjà. Je vais vous dire ça. J'ai à moitié abandonné déjà.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
She's reaching for it, but it looks like that hook
Becky.
Becky.
No time for butterfingers now.
Charlotte has the contract. The queen is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Charlotte
le premier abandon. Officiellement. Non mais... Comment vous voulez? J'ai toujours eu toutes les récompenses. En faisant tout ce qu'il fallait. Bah non. Parce que je suis en putain de légendaire et j'ai pas envie de changer. Voilà, c'est tout. Donc, on va se terminer la vidéo là-dessus. Désolé pour vous si je suis pas à 100% victorieux. Si ça se trouve, je me serais buté d'ici le prochain épisode et je l'aurais passé. Je vous promets que j'irai pas plus loin. Je vais me buter, je vais le passer ce putain de combat. Et voilà, c'est tout. Je vais pas en faire un après ou je sais pas quoi. Vous le verrez bien de toute façon la prochaine fois. Mais la prochaine fois, ce combat sera fait. En tout cas, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner. Attendez. En tout cas, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, liker, commenter, partager avec cloche. Je sais pas ce que je fais avec mes mains, d'accord? C'est tout pour moi. Vous connaissez ce geste. Allez. Peace.